Hi guys, I'm Peter. Today I will introduce the performance art. And first of all, performance art is quite different from other art style because the performance art can be expressed by the paintbrush and also the carving knife. It can only be expressed by people's permitted lines, such as the gestures and also the body language. So it's pretty hard for people who do not have the knowledge of performance art to appreciate the whole art. As a result, I will try my best to introduce as brief as I can. So first of all, I will introduce the definition of the performance art. The human have been performing in some captivity since the beginning of recorded history. Through changes in the body movements, scene design, and other factors, performance art gradually becomes what people are familiar with today, using the body as a medium to express what they want the viewers to know in the unconventional way. So after that, as a medium to art, performing art begins in 1910s with Dada, but solidified into what we know it today around at the late 1960s to 70s. So it reflects our daily lives. It really reflects our daily life experiences more than the static work like the painting and sculptures. The artists usually choose to criticize the society problems and also other that cannot be expressed easily in other type of art. So after understanding the definition of performing art, I will start introducing two different artists and how they reflect the definition of the performing art through their artistic style and approach. So first of all, I will introduce the Marina Abramovic. So Marina is often explores in her work like the endurance, the vulnerability, the limits of the body, and the relationship between the artist and also the viewer. So as a representative artist of performing arts, Marina once did a really crazy performance at our show, which can also be called as the experiments. The reason why I call it experiments is that in the performing arts, which lasted for the 6 hours, Marina just anesthetized herself, keeping only her brain awake, which means that she can't move her body. She can just sit over there. And then, as the time passes, the audience's behavior becomes more and more become crazier and more frantic. And there is even a postal held into her head, which is really unbelievable, which Marina can't do anything about that. This performance exposes the urgentness and uncontrollability of the human nature, and crowd in this kind of way is a concentration of the evil. And after that, I will introduce the past lover of Marina, who is called Frank Uy. And together, Frank and Marina have performed many art together, which is really amazing and provoking shows. So, for instance, in once the Frank and Marina's performance, which is called Potential, Frank holds the bow and an arrow in his hand, which handle in his hand, and then while Marina pulls back, the two of them will pull the bow apart. The arrow represents the danger, but instead of pen on the faces of the two artists, they just stare with each other and do not say anything about this. So the viewers can only listen to the sounds of the nervous heartbeats. So this can only make people think that in human life it seems that there are really exist a love that can never be break, and which can just transcend through life to the death. So therefore, performing arts itself is not only the physical expression, but also the special twisted way to present the value of the performance art from the perspective of the art market. Then I will analyze how important performance art is in the art market and how it affects the whole society. So in the art market, although the performance art is not easy to circulate as sculpture, painting, and other works, the videotape of behavioral art can still have a certain monetary value, and at the same time, its spiritual value is even more immersible. Therefore, the performance art itself can be really important to the art market because people can just watch the video type anytime they want, and just because everyone has different views about one performance art show. So it is so important. And for society, on the other hand, performance art challenges the traditional forms of art and ways of viewing by breaking down the boundaries between the art and also the audience. It just integrates art into the daily life, breaking the boundaries between the art and the popular art culture, and increasing the popularity of the art itself. So finally, the works of the performance arts also promote the social progressively by criticizing the social injustice through a special perspective. So in that case, the behavioral art is inspired by everyday life. It is not that far away from our life itself. So in the performance art, artists can just dissect human nature and call for the return to the original goodness through various simple but meaningful way. This is the expression of wellness, but also the simple expression. As a result, I really hope you guys can just have the opportunity to truly appreciate